Alright, hey guys, thank you so much for dropping by my channel. And today we're going to do a makeup Quickshare. I know my hair's a mess, but it's okay. I haven't washed it yet. But I found another container for my little knickknacks and whatnots up here that I freed up downstairs from my other makeup stuff. So I might put other things in here. But this is what it looks like inside. It's supposed to be a first aid kit box, but I'm going to use it for storing makeup and stuff. But we'll see later on. And I also wanted to share with you guys my Dollar Tree finds. You guys know sometimes I just pick up a few items that I find that's new to me. And I did find something else this time. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me put the oil. The essential oil. I also found this one at the Dollar Tree. Okay. Which one? Oh, yeah. I found these, you guys. The lip gloss. And it's a heart shape. It had other colors, but I only picked up this one. And I didn't post because it was the only item I found. So I was like, well, since it was just that, I'll show it on my next video. And a few other things that I've found. This was prior to this haul as well. I'm gonna share with you guys all the new brushes that I found at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I found these, you guys, the MIB. I also found the 4-pack makeup brush, and I picked up 2 of them. I always try to pick up 2 of my most favorite if I see it and I use it a lot. I also found this Candy Couture by Margaret Josephs. I don't know if I showed this before, but I'm going to show for today because I put it in. But that's not all of my brushes. Those are just the brushes that I found at the Dollar Tree. This one, the flower. I also found that at the Dollar Tree. And then another flower. I don't know if you guys can see. And they also have other ones that had came out after I found these as well. And this one's by Margaret Josephs as well. So it comes in 5. Usually, like I tell you guys, these items, they come out during the holidays. So yeah, if you guys are looking for exchange gifts, stocking stuffers, it's the thought that counts, you guys, okay? Just the thought of somebody remembering you for the holidays. And these are the essential oils that I found as well. So we're going to throw those boxes away. All right, so now we can begin with the Quickshare. We are going to use my LA Colors face primer. Yeah, and I also bought a new hair color. I just haven't worked on it because it's not that bad from my previous one that I just did on my hair color. And I'm not quite sure how long ago that was. But usually I do my hair color when there's a whole bunch already. But if it's just a little bit, I don't. So I hope you guys are well and in good spirits. So, and you guys are focusing on your goals for the year, because the year is almost going to be over, for the next year, for the next week, for the next month, you know, major goals and mini goals. Okay. I know. Alright. So that's that. This is my makeup brush kit. Let me see if I can pair up these guys. Okay, I can. Alright. And this is where I put my dirty brushes now. And then the clean ones, I put them in here, in this makeup bag. The ones that I'm currently using. And I have this much. Apart from what I just showed you guys. And apart from the ones I also have downstairs. But these are my brushes. And then that's not even half of it. I have these brushes in this container. Alright. And then I also have some more brushes. Wait, what is this? Oh, got some cards. And an envelope. Okay, I need to keep that one. And then my other brushes are in here. I know, right? I don't know if I showed you guys. This is also I found from the Dollar Tree. Okay, here's some more of my other brushes. This is by Benefit. And this is okay. And then I have the rest of my brushes in my other container. Right there. You guys see them? I know, right? That's why I keep telling you guys, if you guys focus on something, it'll grow. Whatever you focus on grows. So always focus on something good, something positive. Because the world is already full of nonsense. Okay, so yeah, that's it for that. And if you guys follow my links, I also post oftentimes where these things that I find, that you guys can also find them online somewheres. You just need to apply. You need to turn your information into them, and if you're interested and they are interested with you, they will also send you information, and they will send you goodies and things like that, goodie bags and whatnot. Okay, they will send it to you in the mail. If you guys are interested with that type of stuff, you know, like products, things like that, like makeup, there's a lot of stuff online. If you guys follow me on TikTok, most often I post them there. Or if you guys follow me on Lemonade, if you guys just want to go even just to look, the Lemon 8 app, they also have a lot of links and information on where to get stuff as well, like how to qualify. Sometimes they send it, sometimes they don't. It just depends, you guys. It just all depends. Okay. Look like my foundation's on fleek today. It's pretty loud. Okay. Now we're going to use our bronzer. I'm not going to use a concealer tonight because it's not the same one we've been trying to finish up here, the Physicians Formula. Alright, that will work for right now. For the blush, we're going to use, let's see if we can find in the makeup box. For our blush for today, we'll use my Estee Lauder blush. Oops. My Pure Color Envy. The Shimmer, Shape, and Glow. Shimmer, Shape, and Glow. We'll use Glow. Better move along this makeup Quickshare because it's getting up there, the time. Getting close to go time. Out the door and go time. Okay. For our eyeshadow for today, we are going to use my Pure Color Envy. This in the shade Fiery Saffron. Alright. And then we'll do my eyebrow. I'm just going to use an eyebrow pencil. Or like an eyeliner that's super hard. You guys can also use those for your eyebrows. And whatever color you guys like, you guys can put on your eyebrow. Oh, I'm looking in the camera mirror. Where's my mirror? Huh? There they are. Okay. Okay. So that's that. Now we're gonna do the eyes. Okay. See if I can find a brush for it. Woody woo. Okay. I know, right? But yeah, I just want to do one color. I know. I don't want a variation tonight because I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna go and try and use my Hyper Easy. I don't know, last time I used it, it kind of didn't want to draw a line. So we'll see for today if it will draw a line for us. Okay. 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 You have it. There's the line. And then I'm just going to highlight the bottom. Well, it still has some, so I'm not throwing it away. It still worked for that time after I shook it. But last time I used it, it was like dried up. So you might be because it's been a minute since I used it. So yeah, I try to shake it as much as I can if I'm up here. For the bottom, we'll do my LA Colors Duo Eyeshadow Color Pencil. Well, no, I don't know. Well, I guess. Just on the bottom lid. I don't feel like going super today. Alright, so that's it for that. And then for our lipstick for tonight, we will use another lipstick that I found at the Dollar Tree, which is this one. Okay. It's pink. And that is that. Yeah, you guys. Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on them. You guys can find nice cheap makeup there. and everything to get you through whatever, for the meantime, or whatever you guys are doing. And then you could use your special other makeups for special occasions. My powder. All right. All right, and then we'll put the highlight on. Ooh. I'm gonna use my other one I've had for a minute. My Folique. I think I got 2 of these ones. Yeah, I got the lighter one and I got this one. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for that one. I'm not gonna do too much highlight for that one. Yeah, oh, you guys wanted to see this highlight. You know, when my highlights get crushed up or like they're in the bottom, I depot them in these ones. So, oh, so I can still use them. And then once you mash them all together, you'll have a whole case of new makeup, you know. So that's why I have a lot of makeup. That's why I'm able to give away a lot as well, because I put them in other containers and that's how I give them away. See, like this one's full. But the thing is, I haven't really found a lot of containers at the Dollar Tree that I like. But eventually, if I do, then I'll have to depot them there and then I give them away. But I try to find like really cute like little containers. So when I do, I'll show you guys maybe the haul, or I'll take a picture and post it somewhere so you guys can see what they look like. And then I'll let you guys, I'll talk about it when I make my videos. And if you guys are interested, usually I'll label my videos like Makeup Quickshare or haul or whatever. So it's up to you guys, if you want to watch it or not. Sometimes I put, it just depends on what I'm posting. Because sometimes I don't really feel like, it's something funny or something cool, or I don't really have a whole lot of, things to share with you guys or show you guys. So I kind of wait a while before I upload a video. And as far as my travel vlogs, usually my travel vlogs are mashed up for like the past 6 months. Like it took me 6 months to make that video or to make that entire trip or what have you. So it takes me a while to update things. And the further you go along with the apps, the more they require you to post in a timely fashion. But some days, you know, I just get really busy with what I'm doing. So, you know, I can't really post right away. And then I get tired and all that. And I have to sleep. I have to rest. And then I have to do it all over again. And, you know, I'm not as super, I mean, I'm not as super active as I was when I was younger, you know, but I still do it in a timely fashion. I don't take breaks like the other content creators. You know, it's something that I enjoy doing on the regular. So, you know, it's not a thing to me. And if I do have a gap time, it's just usually just for a few days maybe, or like a week or so, or 2 weeks. You know, kind of like when you get your paycheck. You know, you get your paycheck every 2 weeks, every month, you know, every week. You know, that's the way people get paid around here. So it's bi-weekly or by Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, things like that. So I give it a little bit time because a lot of people are also having a hard time connecting on the internet these days, because most people, they're just trying to survive, trying to make ends meet, things like that. So it's kind of hard to keep up with everything else, you know. So mostly people's priorities these days are, you know, their homes, having a place to live in, having a place to stay, you know, having food in their fridge, things like that, you know, the essential things first, and then everything else comes next. So you know, I just try to post on a regular basis, you know, like consistent, because like I said, not a lot of people are able to afford, you know, even to be on the internet or on their phones. So some people, you know, they look at the views, or they, you know, they complain that, oh, Google didn't pay me this, TikTok didn't pay me that, or, you know, things like that people complain about. It's just different situations for different people, but most of the time it happens that way. So if you guys are in that boat, you know, you guys need to rethink, you know, to find something else to do maybe, or find a new hobby. If you guys are looking for money, then you guys need to grind the apps, because if you guys don't grind the apps and do the requirements, then, and if you guys can't give it your full attention, it's not gonna happen for you. And half of the time you need to directly communicate with let's say the companies that you want to work for, you want to represent, you know, things like that. That's how they do it. Or they run into your video and then they ask you, would you like to, you know, work with us, and things like that. But, you know, you guys, sometimes you just need to do that if the app itself is not um, helping you or giving you anything at all. Okay? Because just because you saw some influencer post something doesn't mean that, you know, they're buying it themselves. They might have just gotten them for free from the company itself. And, you know, they pretty much have money already before they did the app. So if you guys trying to grind the app, it's a lot harder than you think. So with that being said, again, please don't forget the best way to get on the app and to perform is if you find sponsors outside of the app that will support you as you go on your journey through the app, because sometimes it's better that way. So then people can see the improvement, people can see how far you've gone and things like that. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy again. Please click my links for updates. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.